this is Marie from thriftycookingmom.com. In this video, I will show you how to make chicken katsu. It's basically Japanese fried chicken, super easy to make, very comparable to chicken nuggets. And what we will need are some chicken breast that's cut up into small pieces. We also need some flour, salt and pepper, and whatever favorite seasoning you have. We need a couple of eggs, and we also need some breadcrumbs. And the kind that I like to use is called panko. It's something they can buy from the Asian market. I think your local grocery store might have some of these too. If you can't find this particular one, you can use any kind of breadcrumbs that you can find from the store. But this I like because it makes the outside of the fried chicken really crispy. So let me go ahead and show you how I make it, and then hopefully you'll try it at home. This is best served with tonkatsu sauce, and my brand that I like to use as a dipping sauce is called Bulldog. So it's Bulldog tonkatsu sauce. It's really yummy. If you don't have that, you could also serve it with some sweet and sour sauce or some barbecue sauce or some ketchup. So let's get into it, and then I'll be back to show you the finished product. Alright, to start, we are going to go ahead and prepare our flour mixture. And what I'm doing is just putting some flour on a dish. And you can just eyeball how much flour you will need depending on how much chicken you'll be using. And to the flour, I am adding some garlic salt. Or you could just use regular salt, whichever you want. And I will use some pepper. You can add whatever seasoning you like, what other seasoning you like. You could add some dill if you want. Add some sugar on there if you want to. And then just go ahead and mix your flour mixture. And this will be the first thing that we will dip our chicken to. And then you want to go ahead and the eggs, you want to just break the eggs and just beat the eggs. Just beat the eggs. Very easy, very simple. Okay. On the side, work away, and then on a separate dish you want to go ahead and put some breadcrumbs. And this brand I like to use because it makes it really nice and crispy. So that for now, I can always add more later. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and heat up my oil. And while I'm preparing these, I will heat up my oil so that when I'm done putting it together, then I can go ahead and start cooking. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started. You want to go ahead and get a piece of your chicken breast first, and then dip it in the flour. And the reason why we're dipping it on the flour is so that the egg mixture adheres to the chicken. So dip it in the flour first, and then dip it into your egg mixture. It doesn't have to stay there for a long time, just dip it real quick. And then the last one would be the breadcrumbs. There you go, very easy. And then you want to go ahead and continue doing another one. Okay, right now I am heating up my oil, and hopefully when I'm done coating a few of these, the oil will be hot enough so that we can start frying our chicken breast. And what I did is I cut the chicken breast really thin so that it cooks easy. You could also use turkey, I guess, if you wanted to. And if you wanted to use pork, you could use pork too. Then it would be pork katsu. And you could just use the same dipping sauce. So this part gets a little bit messy because, you know, you're going to get your fingers filled with the flour and the egg and the breadcrumbs. And go ahead and pause first and see if my heat in my oil is hot enough, and then we'll see if we can go ahead and fry these chicken. Alright, I think our oil is ready. It's hot enough. I just put it to medium heat, and I'm going to go ahead and fry our chicken. And it doesn't take long to cook. You just want to go ahead and turn it as soon as it turns golden brown. You want to turn it over. I also wanted to add, if you want to use this recipe and you want to cook fish instead, you can go ahead and do that. I've tried it using tilapia and it turns out really nice. So same ingredients as for the flour and the eggs and the breadcrumbs and the seasoning, and the same directions on how to coat the meat, whichever meat or fish you're using, and deep fry it. And then let's see if this one's quite ready. It's not quite ready, and the reason you want to make this thin enough is so that it cooks quickly, and so that it's easy to make and, you know, really nice and yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and continue cooking this, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. And I'll just wait for these to cook, and then after it's cooked, I'm going to go ahead and let it drain on some paper towel so that the oils get transferred into the paper towel, because we don't want to eat something greasy. So I'll be back in a few seconds when the chicken is cooked. Alright, I think this is ready. I'm just going to go ahead and take my chicken and just let the oil drain. And I'll lay it on a plate that's lined with paper towel. And there you go. There's our Japanese fried chicken. Alright, I'm back. I just wanted to show you the finished product, which is this one over here. I'm not sure if you can see. I hope you can. And I hope my head's not cut. Anyway, I just put it on a bed of lettuce and, you know, a couple pieces of the chicken katsu. I put my favorite sauce, which is Bulldog brand of tonkatsu sauce. There you go. And if you're serving this as an appetizer, you might want to cut it into smaller pieces and then have some dipping sauces, different kind of dipping sauces, you know, together with your appetizer. You can have barbecue sauce, ketchup, you can have tonkatsu sauce or sweet and sour sauce, what have you. Or you could eat it with rice, like we are going to have for dinner. Traditionally in Japan, they put this in bento boxes, which is their you know, lunch boxes that they take to school or to work. So there you go, our chicken katsu, or Japanese fried chicken. I hope you try this recipe and then let me know how you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.